So let us go right in. So like I said, housekeeping number one, ensure that your mic is turned off. Please, if you know, the last thing we want is distractions, right? So please ensure it's turned off. Have a pen and paper to write. This is so important. Okay, you're free from distractions. And today I need you guys to be open-minded. I'm going to say some things that you're probably going to roll your eyes about. I might say some things that maybe you personally don't just feel like, it's true, but I'm speaking from over 3 years of experience, training so many other people. We're going to talk about that, a bit later. But all I ask is just be open-minded, okay? Just say, okay, let's just assume that it's true. Even if you don't believe me 100%, okay? So just be open-minded. It's super, 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 super important. Now we are here for a reason, okay? Like I said earlier, there's so many things you guys could be doing today. Today is Friday night, like, you know, but you decided to be here, and it's not a mistake. There's a reason that you decided that you needed to be in today's class. And from my interactions with you guys, from my own personal clients, it's for many reasons. Number one, many of you are tired of the way that you look and you feel right now. And that's something that I personally understand. Just looking in the mirror and just be like, all right, not liking what you're seeing. Some of you are tired of just not getting results. You've done A, B, C, D, E, F. You're already getting closer to Z, and you're like, will I ever actually find something that will help me? Right? Or some of you have actually gotten results, but every time you get the results, you get back to square one again. You keep losing and gaining, losing and gaining. All right. And you're tired of the back and forth. Some of you are getting results, but then you're tired. Okay. You're tired of eating the same thing over and over again. The same eating fruits and salad all day, every day. You're like, this is not life. Life should not be like this. Okay. That's some of you. Some of you are tired of wasting money. Hey, there's nothing you have not tried. There's nothing you have not bought. Okay. And you're just tired, okay, of all the money. You're spending money and you're not getting results. Okay. So if I have missed anything, please let me know in the chat box. Why else are you guys here? What else are you guys tired of? Let me know. Have I missed anything? Is there anything else that you guys are struggling with and you're just tired of? Let me know if I have left anything out. Send me a chat. Send me a chat in the chat box. Okay, I'm having a number of people saying they can't hear anything. Is that a general problem? Okay, I'm thinking, okay, I don't think it's a general problem. Okay, I don't think it's a general problem. Okay, someone says, I'm tired of skipping meals. Someone else says, yo-yo dieting. Ha! Someone says, very, very slow results, even with so much effort. Hey, my dear Zainab, that is so me. That was me years ago. You're tired of not being persistent. Yes, consistency is another struggle. Oh my God, yes. So many people are struggling with staying consistent. And that is why we end up yo-yo dieting, right? You get results now, but then before you know it, you kind of fall off the wagon and just give up on the whole thing, and then you're back at square one. And today's class is all about getting sustainable results, slow results, not being persistent. Awesome, awesome. Love it. Love it. I think I missed one there. So consistency is a huge problem for me. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, so if you're here today, right, then we can all agree with many of the things that you guys have said. You can agree that it's time, first of all, to get results, but not just to get results, but to finally maintain it, to make it a lifestyle. That's like the dream. That's the big goal. Because when you can make it a lifestyle, then you don't have to worry about gaining it. And even if you gain, a couple of kg here and there, like, I mean, Christmas is coming, right? It's fine, okay? Because you know that fine, it's just this period, I'm going to lose it, but it's not like you gain like this, you feel like you blew up, right? And that's totally fine, all right? And that's exactly what Jokas was able to do, okay? So Jokas lost 12 kg, okay, working with us, and she has kept it up since May 2018, okay? She just May 2018, and yes, she is still looking bang. So it is very, 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 very possible. Same thing with Juliana. So she sent us this after picture just a few days ago. She's celebrating her birthday, right? And I'll share her story later on. But my point is, it is possible, okay, to do these things. It's possible for you to lose this weight, eating the things that you actually want to eat. It's possible for you to lose this weight and keep it off for a long, long, long time. All right. It is not your portion to be big for the rest of your life. All right. No, it is not. And what are we doing today? Today's class, these are my goals for you. This is what I want to help you achieve before you leave us today. Number one, recognize, okay, and then let go of the beliefs that are holding you back. There's some things that some of us believe, and because we believe those things, we keep sabotaging our weight loss. Like no matter what we do, we keep finding ourselves back at square one. We keep finding ourselves making the same mistakes. Number two, I want to teach you how to actually enjoy your carbs. Okay, I want to teach you the dynamics of portion control. I want to teach you how my clients are able to eat all the meals that they like and they still get results. It is possible. Okay. And lastly, I want to teach you how to be ready. When I say ready, it's like weight loss is not just something you wake up and do, right? It requires plan. If you any of you are planning to travel to your hometown, I'm sure it takes time, right? You plan the journey, you buy fuel in your car. In fact, you plan for possible mishappens, right? Let's say you everybody we have spare tire in our car. Why are you putting spare tire in your car? Because your tire can burst. Okay, you are planning ahead because shit can happen. So in your weight loss journey too, shit used to happen. And you have to have a plan for when it happens. Because if not, that's why you keep falling off the wagon when any small thing happens. You find you just get so, destable and then you don't know what to do and then you just give up. Okay. It doesn't have to be that way. All right. So very, very, very quickly before we go on, if you're going to stay with us till the end of today's class, and like I said, I'm not sharing this anywhere else. If you're staying till the end of today's class, I'm going to be giving you this. It is a 2-day Nigerian meal plan. Okay, it's breakfast, lunch, dinner for 2 days. That's going to help you get amazing results. So you can get started with it. I'm going to give you guys access to download this once we are done with today's class. All right. So if you want to get this, then ensure that you stay till the end. Okay. So who am I? Now, I opened up this webinar to not just my followers, we opened it up to so many other people. So just in case you don't know me yet, you're wondering what gives me the authority to come and tell you guys what to do, how to eat, and how to whatever. Let me just give you a brief history of how I came to be here. I'm going to quickly just go into the chat box. I'm seeing a bit. Let me just make sure there's nothing that I'm missing here. Someone says snacking always keeps me back. Someone says working out every day. Someone says tired of not being able to eat my snacks for a long time. They're finally binging so much on them. Can you give us examples of those snacks? Someone says not seeing results, sustaining it. Also self-sabotage. I do that a lot. Okay. Thank you guys for sharing. So who is me? What are those lines? I don't know why these things happen. So annoying. Okay. So guys, this is me, 2009. This is how I personally started my journey. People always ask, once I tell them what I do, people just always assume, oh, I must have been very big or something. No, I wasn't. Okay. But I was very, very body conscious. And there's something I'm also going to share today. If you're here today and if you've ever had anybody tell you, oh, why are you complaining now? Your body is okay. What are you really complaining about? What should we now do? Whether people like it or not, that's a form of body shaming. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how other people think that you look. All that matters is how you feel. As long as you don't feel good, as long as you don't feel confident, as long as you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, then forget it. Then that is enough reason for you to go ahead and do something about it. You're not living this life for anybody. Okay. So yes, I was small, but you see this, my stomach. This picture was fine. All right. It was a very fine picture. If you went to QC, say hi. Okay. I'm a QC old girl, 2009. But yeah, this was pretty much SS3. And I never share this picture with anybody as much as I like the picture. I mean, look at my face, it's looking very fresh. But you see this stomach. Okay. And by the time I finally became even more conscious and I decided, you know what, Odun, let's do something about this. Oh, I did some very stupid things. I did some of the most silly things, okay? People, I'm a pharmacist too, by the way. Besides, being a nutrition coach, I'm also a pharmacist. And even with being a pharmacist, I did some of the most stupid things, okay? And it was fine because it's all part of the journey. Whatever things that you guys have done up until now, it don't matter. It's in the past, okay? But finally in 2016, I got my shit together. I finally figured it out. And not just that I figured it out, I finally found out how to do it eating Nigerian meals, which was so important. When I started with the annoying diet. I was eating salad in the morning, for in the afternoon, pepper soup and fish in night, like almost all day, every day. That was all I was eating, right? And of course, I got results, but then I'm like, how am I going to do this thing? I can't, it's not going to last, right? Obviously, things like that don't last. So I went on and I got certified twice, people. So I have a certification in nutrition for disease management from the Health Academy Australia. And I'm also a US certified integrative nutrition health coach. Okay. And then went on to write my best-selling book, What Should I Be Eating? Till today, I'm so thankful that I decided to write that book because it's changing lives every single day. Every single day, I receive testimonials. And over the past 3 years, I have successfully helped over 10,000 people in over 10 countries to finally reach their body goals, to finally feel great and confident about themselves, and finally sustain it. I'm all about sustainability because that was super important for me when I started, even before I decided to help anybody. Okay. That was important for me. Okay. These are some of the amazing people that I've helped over my career, and it is a privilege. I'm humbled to be doing what I'm doing. I'm humbled to be changing people's lives. This is like, I literally just have my dream job, basically. I wake up and breathe this every day, thinking about how to make life easier for people who are trying to get fit, who are trying to get healthier, who are trying to just get their body back because you deserve it. Okay. So are you guys ready? All right. Today I am sharing my depth of knowledge. I'm sharing my experiences. I'm sharing from my mistakes. If you guys are ready, let me see some #ready in the chat. Type #ready in the chat, and we're going to get started with our very, very first lesson. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's do this, people. Awesome. Okay. Okay, number one, right? I said I'm going to discuss 3 major beliefs that are sabotaging your weight loss. All right. And this is where I'm going to start calling people out. People, don't be angry. Okay. I'm not judging anybody. Like I said earlier, today is about honest conversations. Okay. I'm not trying to call anyone out. I'm not trying to judge anybody. Everything that I'm saying here, I probably believed them too when I started. So don't feel anyhow, okay? And be ready to open up, be ready to have a conversation. Number one belief is that you believe that somehow your body is to blame for your weight loss struggles. Okay? You're either team, it is my genes, is that's how we are in my family. Or, oh, it's my bones, I'm big boned. Or, my fat is very, very stubborn. Oh, no matter what I do, before I lose it, oh. If you have ever said any of these things, just put a #guilty in the chat box. #guilty. Like I said earlier, see, this is an open place, okay? If you've ever thought of any of these things, if you ever felt any of these things, just give me a #guilty. You blamed all your family members for yourself being overweight. You say, my bones, or my fat is too stubborn. Isa says guilty to all. Teddy, welcome, guys. Okay. Now, let me tell you guys what happens when you believe these things. Now, the first thing that happens when you believe this is that you are either giving partial or total control of the situation. You're giving it away. The moment you blame anything or you give responsibility to anything other than yourself, then you are basically telling yourself that it's not my fault. And so, therefore, it is somehow okay that we are overweight. It is somehow okay that we don't like the way our body is. Another very terrible thing that this does is that you are feeding your subconscious mind a very negative message. Oh my God. Every time you say, oh, my fat is very stubborn, you know what you're telling? You're telling your body that your body does not lose fat easily. Is that what you really want to be telling yourself? Many of us, you've probably heard of this thing when they say, oh, you've probably heard the power of positive affirmations. You talked about, especially in the finance world, you hear people say, tap into your abundance. Tell yourself that you can, that you're a millionaire, you're a billionaire, that you have that mindset to become that person and you become that person. It doesn't only work for money, okay? It works for weight loss too. It works for your weight loss too. So, and personally, for us, like in our programs, one of the things that I do on the first day once we start our programs, I share there's a daily affirmation that I send for my clients for them to say every day. Okay. And what are they saying? Weight loss is easy for me. My body wants to let go of this fat. I find it easy to eat healthy. These are the things that you need to be telling yourself, because you know what? The things that we are all manifesting in our physical lives is what we are feeding our subconscious, and it is what you put in there that comes out. You can't control what comes out. The only thing you can control is what you put in. And so you try as much as possible to put in good thoughts, to put in good things, so that what is coming out is what you actually want. So you people need to stop all those negative thoughts. It is not your father or your auntie or your grandmother's fault that you are currently overweight. Let me just tell you the truth, okay? Do genes play a role in, your weight? Yes. But do you know how many percentage they play? Maybe like 0.5% out of 100%. The rest is up to you. If you decide that you don't want to be overweight, then it's possible for you to make that happen. Now, I'm not saying that there are no external factors. So, for example, if you're around people who are generally overweight, most likely you're going to be eating similar diets with them, which will then put you inside trouble. I know that. But that is not a gene problem. That is not a hereditary problem. That is a community problem, right? Because of the people you're around. But it's not that there's something inside of you that has made you overweight. You need to stop thinking like that, because when you stop thinking like that, you finally take back what? You finally take back power. You need to understand and believe that you have 100% control and 100% power to become the size that you want, to become the weight that you want, to look the way that you want. You need to take back that power. Okay? So, where does weight loss start, my people? Does weight loss start in the kitchen? Does it start in the gym? Where does it start? Weight loss doesn't and never starts in your kitchen or in your gym. Can anyone give me the answer? Where does weight loss start? All right, trying to open my chat. Is behaving funny. Let's see. Yep, open. In your mind. Exactly. Thank you, people. Like literally one of the first things that we do right now is, like, on the program, is something we call the Mind Reset Guide. And the goal of that is, first of all, to just help everybody see all the things that they are believing and all the ways they are sabotaging themselves. Then we continue on to goal setting. And then moving forward in all our new batches for any of our programs, we're not just we have a workbook, but now we're going to be adding a live coaching session. So the way we're having this webinar, I'm going to be doing something similar for my clients. And we're going to be using that workbook and breaking things down one by one. We're going to be planning for success, okay? Because it starts in your mind. And people, another very important thing, it is very hard for you to reach a goal that you don't believe you can reach. Basically, if you cannot believe it, then you cannot achieve it. Forget it, no matter how much you want it. So I'll give you the tip that I give my clients. If you want to lose 30 kg or 40 kg, right? But in your mind, you don't really believe that it's possible. You know that that's what you want to, but you don't just think that it can happen, right? If you check yourself, and if indeed you don't believe that that's actually possible, then what you need to do is to give yourself a smaller goal. You are better off. If what you're trying to lose is 40 kg, but you don't really think you can do it, if what you think you can do, that you can believe wholeheartedly in your chest that you can do, is 10 kg, then set a 10 kg goal. Set that 10 kg goal, go for it, crush it. Then set another 10 kg goal. Then set another one. But don't set a 40 kg goal that just looks so scary that before you even start, you have started sabotaging yourself. You don't realize that you're doing it, but because you don't actually believe that you can do it in the first place. So don't set yourself up to fail. Many of us don't know how to set weight loss goals. You need to be very, very careful. Many of us set goals in a way where from the beginning, we have basically destroyed any possibility of us actually getting anywhere. Okay, the type of goals you set. That's in our mind. We said, guys, part session 2 after discovering beliefs is goal setting. You have to do it right. Because many people don't set goals right, and then they get very disappointed at some point, or they easily get discouraged. It's because of the goal that you set at the beginning for yourself. You set it wrong. And see, the difference between losing 5 kg and going ahead to lose 20, 40 kg. Many of us have mentioned earlier in the chat. You said one of the things that you struggle with is what? Is consistency. You need to stay consistent. When it gets hard, when you're tired, when it looks like nothing is happening, it's a journey. It's not easy. But it is that consistency that will take you from losing just 5 kg and adding it back and going on to lose 20, 30, 40 kg and keeping it off. Okay? Am I making sense, people? Please let me know in the chat. Is any of this making any sense to you? Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. And I'm going to give a very quick example, right? So this is Mrs. Olufunke. She's an over 50-year-old woman. And just before we started, Odu, I'm older, I'm menopausal now, this and that, and all the plenty, what they used to call them, all the plenty excuses that we tell ourselves and reasons we tell ourselves that we cannot fail. And it was so important at the beginning to understand you can do this thing. Okay? So she lost 7 kg in 5 weeks. And what was super important for me is helping her realize that, madam, your age is not the problem. Okay? Many of us have given ourselves reasons to fail. You've given yourself reasons as to say, oh, this is why, in case it doesn't work out, then it's like you have an escape, like, oh, this is why, the weight did not come down. This is why this thing didn't happen. Okay? It doesn't have to be like that. Belief number 2. You believe that if you're eating small or if it's healthy, then you will just lose weight. Now, does this sound like you? If this sounds like you, give me a hashtag guilty in the chat box. You say things, you're like, I don't eat that much, or I don't know why I'm gaining weight, or I eat just once a day, but somehow this weight is not coming down. In fact, I'm gaining weight. I eat healthy. I'm eating my fruits. I'm eating this. I'm eating the avocado. But it's not just coming down. I don't understand what's happening. If that sounds like you, give me a hashtag guilty in the chat box. If you ever felt like this, like you just don't understand what is going on. You feel like you're doing everything right. You don't feel like you're starving yourself. It is things like this that make you start thinking that, my own fat must be from what? From another dimension. My enemies are somewhere cooking the fat and they don't want it to leave me. Okay? If you feel this way, let me know. Why do I keep having an issue coming to this chat? Oh, we have lots of guilties here. I totally understand, but this is what you people need to get, first of all, right? Think of your body like a bank account. When you go out, let's say you're feeling high, let's say just pay salary, and you're feeling fly, right? And then you go out and you start spending. You're chucking your money inside the ATM, POS, you're chucking. Whether you remember all the things you bought new or you don't remember, that's your problem. Because guess what? By the time you get home, what will happen? Your account balance will remind you of all the things that you did. If you like, remember. If you like, don't remember. But your balance will tell you that, madam, this is how much you spent. That is how your body is recording calories. See, your body does not care that the food is plenty. Your body does not care that the food is healthy, or that the food, or the times that you ate the food, or that you ate it by 8 o'clock in the night, or by 10 p.m. in the night, or your body does not care. Like, absolutely not. All those things do not matter to you. Your body is recording what? It is recording the calories. And as long as the calories are more than you need, or the calories are the exact amount you need, then you will not lose weight, or you continue to gain weight. And if you know me already, you know that I like to show things in numbers. So let's take a look. Okay, let's give you a fair example. Okay, so let me just show you how you have been entering trouble. Simple example. So rice, you eat once a day, no problem. But the once a day that you are eating, 3 cups of rice. I don't know how many of us have measuring cups, but yeah, 3 cups of rice is interestingly a fair amount that a lot of people do. Then your stew, your fried nice stew that they have killed with oil. So that stew alone, like 3 tablespoons of oil, 360 calories like that, bam. Then you now have your fried chicken that you put on top. That one is there. Then of course we have to add dodo to bring everything together. And before you know it, it's in one sitting, but madam, you have do almost 1,500 calories. Phew, just like that. Just like that. Okay. Then another place that many of us also get into trouble. Many of us forget our mindless eating. So all the hidden calories. So for example, random time during the day, your eye sighted the bottle of granules where it was. What did you do? You took it, just poured in your hand, you chewed it and walked away. That handful you took very easily. Peanuts are very high calories. So peanuts, cashew nuts, all the nuts, very high calorie, very, very, very easily. You will do 200 calories. And I'm even being very nice. Okay, because 200 calories of peanuts, that is like about 34 peanuts. So if you have granules in your house right now, go and count 34 and see just how many it is. You see that it's not very plenty. Okay, very easily. And many times when you're trying to think of what you ate during the day, you will not even remember it, because for many of us, when you say, have you eaten today, until we have sat down with plates, carry spoon or carry fork, or wash our hands to eat ever, it has not recorded that we have eaten. So very easily you just forget that all those ones have happened. Or the ones among us, your child will come, your daughter, your son will come, mommy, help me, or daddy, help me open these biscuits. You open the biscuits. As you're opening it, you are taking one, you eat, you give your child the other one. If you are guilty, just be telling me. All you granite eaters. And none of you that used to choke inside your children's biscuits, just be letting me know now. Just say hi. All right? Or those of us that say, me, I don't use sugar in my tea. I started using honey. We're done. Okay? Interesting thing is that honey has a little more calories than actual sugar. Like legit. So a teaspoon of sugar, of your granulated sugar, is 15. Excuse me. A teaspoon of your granulated sugar is 15 calories. No, 16. And then a teaspoon of honey is 21. Okay, so very easily in your tea, right, you add like a tablespoon of honey, very easily, that's already 63 calories. And some of us, we're not even measuring it, because we're like, it's honey now, so you do like this and you press the bottle and add as you like. So very easily your tea like that, in your mind, you're having an amazing healthy cup of tea with lemon, whatever it is that you're doing, but you have killed it. You've killed all the calories inside with your honey that you have packed inside. Or the ones among us that say, they said I should be drinking more water, but you see, this water thing is very boring. I cannot be drinking so much water. Instead, I will drink juice. Okay, and then you go and buy juice. See, whether the juice is you're the one that squeezed the juice in your house, or whether you bought it from a vendor or whatever it is that you did, okay, the calories in juice is about the same thing as your Coke. So even though in your mind, right, you're doing something right, when it comes to your weight loss, when it comes to you trying to achieve a calorie deficit, you are missing it altogether. Okay. So now let's now go back and look at the whole day. Okay. So let's assume you start your morning, all right, with a nice cup of tea, a nice cup of coffee. You recently switched to honey. You put in like 2 tablespoons in there because I mean, according you think it does not have any calories, so it's not supposed to be a problem. That one, bam, almost 130. Just like that from your tea. But in your mind, nothing has happened. You eat the granules. One rather random time like that you don't even remember that it happened. That one is there. Then you have one bottle of juice, about 240 calories. Now, one bottle of juice, this is, I'm talking about like a 500 ml bottle. So similar to like a bottle of Coke. Then maybe that biscuits that you stole from your child's pack. That one is there. Then all the other stuff that we recorded earlier. My dear, very, very, very easily, you have done to over 2,000 calories. And I can assure you, there are very, very few people that will lose weight on over 2,000 calories. You have to be very much overweight for you to be able to eat 2,300 calories and still lose weight. Okay, if I eat 2,300 calories in my current size, me, I will gain weight. Straight up. All right. So these are some of the pitfalls that you guys are falling into. The fact that something is healthy, the fact that something is that you're not eating plenty, the fact that you're eating once a day, the fact that, oh, I also hear people say things like, oh, I stopped eating late and now by 7 o'clock like this, I stop eating. It don't matter. Okay. Someone says, yeah, does the juice thing work? If I'm doing a fresh squeeze myself at home, you still have to be the quantity is still important. Okay, whether you squeeze it at home, whether you are buying it, juice has natural sugars. Natural sugars is still a sugar, which means it therefore has what? Calories. So quantity is still important. The fact that it's healthy somehow does not just make it okay to, eat as we like. All right. So let's move on to our third point. Please, am I making sense? Are you guys understanding me? Please let me know in the chat. Am I making sense? Are you beginning to see where you are making mistakes? So it says, what about fasting? Same rule applies. Even if you're fasting, that if you're eating once a day, for example, when you're fasting, that once a day you're eating, if you eat like this example I gave, you will see enter trouble. Even if you all through the day you do not do anything, if that at that point when you ate way too much calories, remember, it's not about quantity. Your food, you might look at your food and it doesn't look too bad, but the calories in it is too much. That's what is putting you in trouble. Not that you are a warrior. That's not the issue here. I tell people you don't have to eat plenty food to gain weight. That's not the problem. Okay. So number 3, the people that must buy something, they must use something, they must wear something before they feel like they are ready to lose weight. Just let me know if you have ever tried slim tea, lemon water, apple cider, you buy waist trainer. Just let me know in the comments. And please also let me know your experience. Did it work? And please, let's all be very honest. Like, you didn't do anything to your diet, though. You just stayed and started drinking lemon water. You didn't do anything to your diet. You didn't increase your physical. You were just drinking lemon water or drinking slim tea morning and night. What happened? Did you get any results or did you feel like you wasted your money? All right, let me quickly go to the chat. So not really, they did. The only thing I refused to buy. So I say waste trainer ambassador. We see you. I'm going to say this is our job. Anyways, when you so say not sure it worked. Okay. Okay. This is Waist trainer and ACV gang. So I've tried everything. We know you. We know you. We know you. Okay. So here's the thing, right? You people need to stop thinking about weight loss like malaria. You know how you have malaria, you go and buy Lonat or you go and buy Quatem. Weight loss is not like that. If we could all just sit down and take one drug, really, do you think anybody will be overweight? Nobody. Except if maybe you just cannot afford the drug. But there's no reason. I mean, that's why here now, most number of people that die from malaria now is very little now. The only people that die from malaria now are people that maybe they don't have access to the medicine and they could not afford the medicine. But now in day and age, all of us that are sitting down here in this class, you know, the likelihood that any of us will die from malaria is very, very, very tiny because there's a drug for it. You take it and you get better. Okay. But weight loss is not like that. Okay. Stop treating it like headache. What you guys need to focus on, okay, stop trying to look for the next shiny object. Stop trying to look for the next thing that you buy and use that will now come and solve all your problems. Your problem is a habit problem. So a gadget, nothing physical, okay, that you can hold is going to solve your problem. Your problem, like we said earlier, number one, it starts where? It starts in your mind. Number two, it starts with your habits, the things that you're doing daily. It's not from the tea that you're drinking. It's not, no. Okay? You need to be focusing on achieving a calorie deficit. And now we're going to be definitely discussing, okay? Because obviously the next question is, how do we do that? But before we get there, I just want to show you so you know that I'm not just making mouths, okay? None of these people use anything. None of my clients use anything. Let me tell you, the highest that we use is green tea. And even that green tea, I can tell you that 50% of my clients still don't use it. Maybe the other they forget new, or the thing just is not going well with their body. You know, for some people it causes heartburn. For some people, like I have a cousin, it makes her nauseous, it makes her feel like throwing up. So not even everybody I'm using the green tea. And I'm not telling them to use the green tea because it's supposed to come and help them do magic. No, that's not why I'm telling them to use it. I'm telling them to use it because green tea is healthy. I'm telling them to use it because it can slightly increase their metabolism. I'm telling them to use it because, you know, for some people, it actually helps to reduce their appetite. It doesn't work like that for everybody, but for some people, that's the only reason I'm telling them to use it. And for the ones that end up not even using it, there are many people I've told to stop taking it because they come and tell me, oh, I used it, but this is what happened, though. I think it's giving me headaches and things like that. So I say, okay, no problem, stop it. But that definitely does not stop them from what? Getting results. Okay, you don't need a waist trainer, you don't need a slimming tea. The way that your body works, the way God created your body to create and burn fat, those things are not involved. Okay? All right. Now, very, 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 very quickly, we're going to be discussing our next point, right? Now, I talked about calorie deficit earlier. This is where we're going to be talking more about that, okay? I said you need to be focusing on your diet, you need to be focusing on, on achieving that deficit. And what I want to teach you guys today is teaching you how to actually achieve it, but still eat Nigerian meals. So this is like my personal meal. This is a 435 calorie meal, all right? And usually I'll share this kind of recipes with my clients so that they can get the results that they want. Ooh, somebody, mic is on. Who is it? Please, of it. Please, who is it? Please, just quickly help us check. Maybe you mistakenly tapped something. Um, please, so I can continue. And the annoying thing is, it's usually so hard to find the person. Oh God. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, awesome. All right, so moving on. Um, Now, but before we go on, right, I want to quickly show you guys something. And it's super important for me to show you guys this because I've gotten on calls with people, like I've spoken with people, and they have told me, even though I keep saying that they can lose weight, they can, get rid of their belly eating Nigerian meals, they honestly still don't believe me. If you're one of those people, just let me know. It's fine. It's fine if you're still having doubts. If you just feel like, is it really possible? I know this girl is saying it, she's saying it, but does it really work like that? If you honestly still have doubts, just let me know. And it's fine. It's fine. You know why? Because unfortunately for us, the weight loss industry, right, has just made the idea of weight loss and the idea of dieting a certain way. You're so used to it that now I'm coming to tell you something different and you are resisting it. It's like somebody telling you one thing for like the past, you know, 5, 10 years. And then all of a sudden I'm saying, that thing that they told you that you've been hearing, they've been drumming into your ear, that you should be eating salad, that you should stop eating rice, you must stop eating bread. I mean, and I say, no, you don't have to do it. The thing is, no, you are struggling. You are struggling. So what I'm going to do is, and I think this is the best that I can do, I'm going to take a particular client, right? And then I'm going to show you exactly what her meals look like. Okay. So this is Subaru, right? And she lost 7 kg in 3 weeks on our program. All right. Obviously, her belly totally gone. But what I really want to show you is what she was eating. Okay. So I literally went into our group chat and I tried to take screenshots of some of her meals just to show you. Okay. So this is a dinner. It's potatoes and vegetables. This is also dinner because she posted this by 7:29 p.m. So this is some plantain and some fish sauce. This is a lunch because this was 256. So it's some rice with some catfish. I think it has some pepper soup. Very interesting combination, but yeah, I think I've heard of people eating rice and pepper soup, but yeah, it was a very weird combination. And then this is bread, right? This is just regular egg sandwich. I'm showing you guys this because this is what her day looks like, but this is what happened for her 3 weeks later. 7 kg gone. Remember when we started this class, first thing I said is, please, I want you guys to come with an open mind. I know that things have been someone says, when does webinar end? You leave in a few hours. Well, we're definitely going to be going on for probably another hour. So if you need to leave, you can. The replay will be available, but like I said, there's something I'm sharing at the end that's going to be only available to people inside the class, unfortunately. So there's that. Okay. And that is how, like, the way that Subaru eats is the way all of my clients eat. Okay. So whether your problem is back fat, or whether it is your arm, or whether it is the tummy that you are trying to get rid of, you can still eat that way. You can still eat your bread in the morning. You can still eat noodles. My clients eat noodles in the night. So you need to get rid of that idea that you have to get rid of all these things. Because if you just think about it for 1 second, if you absolutely had to get rid of bread, rice, yam, pounded yam, everything, even if you manage, you squeeze yourself, you do it, you lose the weight, you now have to ask yourself, how will you maintain it? Are you saying that for the rest of your life, you will just now not eat any of those things again? Okay? So here is the big takeaway for you. Regardless of what you're eating, the goal in the end, is still this calorie deficit that I keep talking about. Okay? And so now we're going to talk about how to achieve it. Okay? And I love using the plate method. Oh shit, what's going on with this picture? It's not very clear. Okay, so we're going to be using the plate method, and I love it because it's very, very simple. And I'm not going to show you, I'm going to show you just how powerful it can be. And this is the most simple non-stressful way to go about portion control. That doesn't involve you measuring anything, that doesn't involve you yeah, this is pretty much the simplest. And so I'm just going to quickly summarize how to go about it. Okay, so this is like the mock-up, and this is like an actual real life sample of what it could look like. So half of your plate should be filled with vegetables. And number one reason, we all went to primary school. Vegetables are a crucial part of our balanced diet, right? That's one mistake many of us are making. Many of us don't have enough vegetables in our diet. Besides weight loss, just to keep you healthy, to keep your skin glowing, to keep all your organs happy, you should be eating your vegetables. Okay. Now I have coleslaw in here, but it doesn't have to be coleslaw. It could have been a roll. Okay. If it was swallow, it could have been okra. It could have been dikaikon. It's a vegetable, right? Something that has lots of leaves. Okay. I'm not talking about banga soup, my people, please. No. That's why I'm being very specific now. Before you say or do, say that we can be eating plenty soup. I'm not talking about banga here, because banga it's too much oil. I'm going to talk about oil soon. Just too much oil. I'm talking about something that has lots of leaves, lots of fiber. Okay. And that's not what banga is. All right. So you have half of that settled. Yeah. Then the next quarter of your plate, right? You're filling it with starch. So whether that is yam, whether it's potatoes, whatever it is for you, that goes here. And then the final part is your protein. And remember this here now, I said lean protein. What do I mean by lean protein? I'm saying protein that, number one, you have tried as much as possible to reduce the amount of fat that is in it. So if it is chicken, more often than not, especially during your weight loss phase, you are removing the skin. Now, me, I get to include the skin in my chicken many times. Me, I'm not trying to lose weight. Sometimes when I post my meals on our group, and then my clients are like, coach, the skin of your chicken is still there. And I'm like, you people, it's not me, I'm not trying to lose weight too. Me, I'm fine the way I am already. Okay. So I'm not as strict with my calorie requirements. But you on your end that you are still on the journey, please, as much as possible, remove the skin. Okay. It has a lot of fat, and fat has so many calories. Okay. Or if it's meat, meat too naturally comes with fat. You can see it. As much as possible, get all that fat out. So before you cook the meat, cut off. What you want is just that red part. So all that fat that is sticking to the meat, what I personally do from the market, they have removed it for me because I don't have time to come and be cutting fat in my house. So I tell the butcher already, I don't want the parts that have fat. If it has it, then cut it off. Right? So that makes my own work easy when I come home. Right? And of course, generally, as a caveat to the whole thing, you want to control oil in every aspect. Okay, so don't cook your stew and we'll be seeing the oil swimming on it. Don't fry your chicken. Don't fry your beef. Use other cooking methods. The amount of oil you're introducing, that is how you get into the situation where you say, I'm not eating that much, but I'm adding weight. That is one of the places where you're making the biggest mistake. You are introducing fat in the means of oil, and because it just has so many calories, the calories in your food just skyrocket. Even though when you look at the food, it doesn't look bad. It's not like it's so much. Okay? But calorie wise, you are eating a bomb. Okay? Like it enters your body and it's poof. All right. So you need to be very careful. So same thing with your soups. That's why I was shouting about banga soup the last time. Please, so my clients, I tell them banga soup is reserved for cheat day because the whole thing is palm oil, and there's just no way you want to reduce the calories in it, except if you're not more cooking banga soup. But if you want to cook banga soup, I want it to be banga soup, then the amount of oil that is required is not weight loss friendly. Like there's just no way I want to help you to manage that one. So it's not like I tell them absolutely not to eat it, but I just simply say, you know what, there is cheat meal. So on your cheat media, go and eat your banga soup. But there is no way that you're going to eat this banga soup, right? And you will still add swallow, add your meat and add the protein, and you will still be in a calorie deficit. I'm not God. Okay, it's not going to happen, right? So that's pretty much it. And then after you're done with these three parts, you add a small fruit. So for this example, we had a small apple, it could be a small orange. Um, and the fruit, you don't have to eat it with the meal, okay? It can be before the meal, it can be after the meal, it can be in between as a snack. Just eat it. Okay, so a lot of people ask me, is it better to eat before, after? That's not what's important here. What's important here is that, there is fruit and the fruit has been eaten. When or where or how, ain't nobody concerned. Okay, just ensure that you have your fruits, and you should be aiming for at least two of these fruits every day. So whether it's as a snack, whether you are putting inside your food. For example, I personally like to put inside oats. So after I cook the oats, I'll dice it, I'll throw it in, I'll mix it up before I add my milk, and it tastes amazing. So I mean, that's a way to eat my fruits. For some of us, you can dice it, maybe with yogurt, however way that is making you happy. But the cocoa is that at least you can account when you think back at your day, you can be like, okay, I ate at least two fruits today. Then you can tick it, check. All right. Now, our number 3 lesson is to be life ready. And what do I mean by this? Everybody already knows life is not a straight line. Like, no matter how much you plan, no matter how much life just has a way, it has its own mind, it does its own thing, right? It's annoying sometimes, but we all have to be realistic. That is what happens. Okay, this webinar, for example, you can't even begin to imagine how much work went into planning this webinar, right? I didn't wake up yesterday night and say that I was going to do this, right? It took a lot of planning. All right, you guys, when you go to work, you wake up the night before, you decided what you're going to wear, you probably ironed it, you all the things that you do so that tomorrow morning you can get to work early. It took planning. Weight loss does not happen by chance, and some of us are trying to see if the weight loss can just somehow fall on us and just happen to us. It's not going to happen. Weight loss is a project, and you need to sit down and have a plan. Like, literally, in our work, in our mind reset guides, one of the next sections that we do is planning for setbacks, because you have to be prepared for life. Life comes with all kinds of annoying curveballs, and you need to be ready. Okay, you need to be ready for the regular. There are days where everything will go great. You prepped your meals, you took your meal to work, you had it, da 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 da, yay, and everything was perfect. All well and good. But then you also have to be ready for the days where you couldn't make it to the market. You open your fridge and your fridge is not smiling back at you. For days like that, for example, I personally always have emergency meals. Like, in my mind, like, ibad as ibad, there are some things that I always do. Number one, I always have apples at home. I like apples. It doesn't have to be apples for you. I don't know. But apples are a fruit for me that is like, I just always have to have it in the house. And what that has always done for me, it always gives me that safety net. Like, for some reason, I could not meal prep. For some reason, whatever happens, but what that does for me, I always have apples and I always have cereal. So that no matter what, breakfast wants to, I will do cereal, I will do milk, I will do that apple, and I'll probably also have eggs. I'll boil an egg. And do you know what I have done? I have ticked off almost all the boxes. I have my carbs from my cornflakes. I have my fruits from my apple. I have my protein from my eggs. That's what I'm ticking in my head when I'm ensuring that no matter what, I always have cereal at home. No matter what, I always have some apples at home. No matter what, always ensure there's some eggs in the fridge. That's everything wants to scatter, we'll do this one. You need to have plans like that. You need to have plans for the day that you will come home late and you will be too tired to cook anything. And see, when I say you need to have a plan, even that plan can be that I am going to XYZ place and I'm going to go and buy something from them. Okay? It could be that you're going to enter Chicken Republic. It could be that you're going to enter Chicken Republic and you are going to go and buy their moi and salad. So one thing that we do for our clients, right? We have something called our quick meal options guide. And what I did was I just listed a bunch of breakfast, lunch, dinner options that you can do in less than 15 minutes, in less than 5 minutes, sorry. So it's either things that they can buy or things that they can rush and do and leave the house. Because days like that will happen. And when you don't have a plan like that, that's when you keep falling off the wagon. That's when you keep, things keep happening and then you can't figure out what to do. It destabilizes you. And before you know it, you're off track again. And the only way you're going to keep this weight off, the only way you're going to stay consistent enough to reach your goal and then keep the weight off is for you to be realistic. And if we're being realistic, life is not a straight line. Life does not go the exact way that we plan, right? You can leave the office and say, oh, latest by 8, I'll get home. And then you're not getting home until 10:30 because 10 Mainland Breeze decided that, you're not going anywhere. You just never know. So already you're having backup plans for different scenarios. And as you continue your journey, things you didn't even plan for will happen. But guess what? It's fine. You'll meet new situations and you'll be like, oh, this is new. What do I do? You might not know what to do that first time it happened, but that's why you have to go back and reflect that, okay, this is something new. If this thing happens again, what will we do? How can we address the situation? You have to. Or maybe you're the kind of person that travels a lot. Where are you going? Is this somewhere you've been before? Maybe somewhere you've been before. That would be great because you probably know what kind of meals are available. You know where to go. You know where to buy. If it's somewhere new, asking yourself, okay, can I Google? What hotel am I staying in? What restaurants are there? What kind of meals are they serving there? Before you go down to the restaurant, you're telling yourself, okay, I'm ensuring that whatever protein option I'm having, I'm going to look for whatever protein option that is not fried. Right? That's how to eat out. You get there, don't be in a rush to hurry. Don't be in a rush to order. Take your time and scan their menu. Okay? This is the part about really helping yourself to keep this weight off. Scan their menu. And the way you build your meal, there are 3 fundamentals. You want your carbs in there, you want your vegetables, and you want your protein. So you're asking yourself, what is going to represent these 3 things? So what's going to be my carb? Is it their rice? Is it their pounded yam? Is it their plantain? What is it? Look. If it's their rice, there's something I always do when I go to restaurants, and I tell my clients to also do, especially if it's a restaurant that you have never been before. Maybe this is your first time of buying from them. Ask them, especially for their carbs, ask if they sell half portion. Always ask. Most restaurants will give you way more than you should be eating. That's just how they serve it. And trust me, it is very, very hard. I think you would what's the word? You would agree that it is very hard to stop what's the word? To stop eating something that is already on your plate than for you to have just taken a portion you want to eat, finish it and go. But if you now have more than you really want to eat on your plate, you're not telling yourself, oh, I will eat half. I think we can all agree that the likelihood that you will succeed on that quest is very, very low. So ask them, do you sell half portion? Many places do. You'll be surprised. And sometimes even though they don't, tell them to serve you half portion, even though you might be paying full price. But if you're not wasting money, don't think about it like that. You're not wasting money. All that is happening is that you are saving yourself from eating what you're not supposed to be eating. So even though some people might say, oh, we don't sell half portion, you simply say, okay, can you serve me half portion? I will pay the full price. So that's for your carb. Next step is your protein. So they have fish, they have snail, they have meat, they have what else? They have gizzard. You're then looking which of these options are boiled, which of these options are grilled. Generally, you want to stay away from the fried stuff. I'm just gonna stop sharing and show my face a bit. Hi. Okay, you want to ensure that that the oil is kept to a minimum. So either in the protein, of course, the next one is then what they call it, the vegetable. So are you doing a salad? If you're doing a salad, ensure that whatever salad that you're picking, okay, is one that they've not added the cream. Because most places, if they are adding the cream, forget it. They would have baptized it. The cream will be so much that when it comes to you trying to achieve a deficit, they've just spoiled everything. So as much as possible, I always look out for salads where the cream has not been added. So let me give examples. Personally, I like so in Chicken Republic, they have I don't buy that small salad that comes with some of their combo deals. I don't buy that one because they've added cream to that one, and the cream, oh my god, is plenty. So usually I would buy their chicken salad. That one, they've not added cream. That one, they'll put the cream on top for you. You can add it by yourself. That's the one you want to buy because then you can control how much you put in. Okay, I know that I know Margaret's has something similar. The place has something similar. They have salads where the cream has not been added. You want to look out for that. And you might not be looking to have a salad. You might be looking to have a, what do you call that thing? It might be okra, or if it's amala, maybe it might be a wedu with stew, or it might be a four. But as much as possible, be scanning. You're looking for the option with the smallest oil. I keep shouting this oil thing because that's where many of us are entering trouble. So scan, don't rush to order. Take your time, look at what they have. Okay, and it's fine. So my clients, their plan in the night is to stop by on their way home to buy suya and go and soak it with gari. Yes. What I do is I then tell them this is how much suya you should buy, and then the gari, this is how much gari you should have, and they have that, and that's their dinner, and they still lose weight. It's planning. It's about being realistic, because you cannot guarantee that everything will happen bam 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 the way that you want. It won't. We're all human beings. You don't have control over so many things. So you guys need to start thinking about your pitfalls. Okay, so that is your assignment. Start thinking that, where do I get into trouble? Okay, so for example, for a client of mine, her trouble was always like, I'm getting home late. But I get home, I'm too tired, so I just eat anything I see, right? So then my job was then, okay, what options can we put there for you to ensure that, fine, number one, it's not stressful. You're not cooking anything elaborate, okay? And we're still controlling the calories, so that even though you're getting home late and you're too tired, whatever it is you're still eating is still getting us results, right? So start asking yourself, where is your problem coming from? Okay, so if you, and feel free to share with me in the chat box, think about, like, many of us here, you've probably tried to lose weight before. Where are you entering trouble? Where is your trouble coming from? Is it late night eating? Is it time to cook? What is it? I'm going to be sharing again. We have somebody. Okay, I think it's off again. Yay. Mic's off, please. Okay. So let me know in the chat. Okay, you need to be ready for life. So sometimes this is what my clients eat, and it's fine. Some of us are trying to be perfect. We want to have the perfect.
And there's no pause. There's no pause.
We want to have somebody. I'm trying to find the person that is talking, and I can't find them. Please check yourself, please.
If I know what it's about, then I will know the point.
Who it is. Okay. All right. So sometimes on this, what they get to eat is what they buy at the roadside, plantain and granules or it doesn't matter. But what we've done is that, yes, this is what I'm eating, but I'm ensuring that the quantity is right. And, even though I would have probably preferred to eat a proper meal, even though, this is not my ideal meal, I'm still on track with my weight loss goal. Okay. And this is from one of our clients, okay? She was away from home for a whole 4 weeks, okay? All she was eating out, so basically no cooking, no anything. So she said, I had to make do with the food options for busy people. And that's the quick meal options guide that I told you guys about. And she lost 6 kg with that. And she dropped a dress size. Zero cooking, okay? Because she was completely away. She had to buy food throughout that period, but she still got results. And that is how sustainability works. That you'll be able to travel, you'll be able to still go out and eat with your friends, that you'll be able to go to a nice restaurant, and still make things work. That is what sustainability is. Okay. So I created this small table just to summarize. All right. What weight loss is and what weight loss is not. So weight loss is about you eating the meals that you actually like, but in a way that achieves a calorie deficit. Okay. Weight loss is not about you eating the most expensive stuff or eating the healthiest things. The fact that something is expensive or the fact that it's healthy does not guarantee you weight loss. Weight loss is about understanding that it is fine for you to mess up sometimes, that you don't have to be perfect. Stop trying to be perfect. Many of us have this perfectionist mindset that once we mess up like this, we just give up, we just throw in the towel, and you feel like you have to start all over again. And it's not like that. You just need to get back to where you started, right? You just need to continue from where you stopped. Finish, nothing spoil. All right. Weight loss is not about being perfect all the time. Weight loss is about learning to stay on track in different situations. Like I said earlier, you need to make plans for all these different scenarios in your life. All right. It's not about throwing in the towel whenever something happens. Whenever things don't go your way, you just give up and say, no, this thing is not working. The reason it's not working is because you did not make room, you did not make plans for those situations. Okay. And it's okay for you to go off track sometimes. Christmas is coming. All right. See, it's fine for you to gain a few kgs during this period. It's fine. See, and do you know the beauty of it? The beauty of you learning how to lose weight in sustainable ways, even if Christmas comes, you gain like 3, 4, 5 kg, you know that you have the ability, you know how to lose it. That come after the holiday end, you will get back on track, you will lose it, and you move on. That is the power and confidence that I want you guys to have. I'm not saying that Christmas should come and you should go and eat the whole world and blow up. No. But I'm saying that Christmas comes and, it is fine for you to relax a little bit. It's fine for you to have cake with everybody and to have, the Irish cream, and to have the asun and the dodo when it comes. And your father's sauce. I'm going to be having, sure, by the grace of God, I'm going to be having my rice of father's sauce and my malt. Standard Christmas. So it's fine, okay? So don't feel like you need to be in this very tight bubble, because when you put yourself in that bubble, that's when you start feeling deprived, and then that's when you start binging. That when you see rice like this, it's as if they just open the gates of heaven for you. So I'm going to take a quick pause, guys. Have I made any sense so far? What has been like your biggest takeaway so far? Have I just been talking to myself? Have you learned anything today? Please let me know in the chat. My throat is on fire. Oh Lord. Okay, we're going to be wrapping up in about 30 minutes. Super excited. Oh my God, guys, it's 9:30. Say wow. It's a wow. Let me see. Someone says I have. Yes. Yay. Awesome. Thank you. So guys, I'm really, really happy that I'm making sense, right? I mean, Lord. I've been talking, don't mind me. I can teach from now till tomorrow, guys. If you people will not complain, I'll be here with you till tomorrow. All right. As long as I can keep sipping water and maybe at some point I get food, I'll be fine. Right? I love teaching. So if you guys took all the things that I shared with you right now, if you took everything and you applied it to your life, right? You applied it to your diet, you applied it to your habits, you applied it to your routine, I can assure you that you will be getting some very, very nice results. Okay. But what if we could do better than nice? What if we could do jaw-dropping, amazing results? Would you guys want that? So instead of you guys trying to figure every single thing out by yourself, if everything was already figured out for you, the exact calories, how to cook the meals, how best, what restaurants to go if you want to buy food, what to buy from them, how to buy it. That way you don't have to worry about making any mistakes. You don't have to worry about doing any trial and error. All you get is results, amazing, jaw-dropping, wonderful results. If that was possible, would you guys like me to show you how to do that? Would you like me to show you how all of this and more can be implemented for you in your own life and take away all the guesswork? So you can focus on doing, so we get result. Are you guys ready? Okay, let me know. There's nothing as sweet as just knowing exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it. No questions asked, right? Okay, drum roll, people. Are you ready? Yay. I'm seeing the yeses. We are drumming. All right, guys, I want to officially introduce you to the Snapback January program. I can't express my excitement for this program because we're doing so many things, so many new things with this program. And Snapback January is basically the theme of this webinar. It's about helping you lose weight. It's about helping you keep it off in ways that are sustainable, in ways that are realistic, in ways that are enjoyable. Okay, that is what Snapback January is about. I'm tired of people going through the issue of always losing weight and gaining back. Please turn your mics off. Okay, so Snapback January is all about helping you finally look and feel the way you want in your own skin. Being happy when you stand in front of the mirror. And personally, I say this a lot because it's something, I don't know, I'm guilty. It's something that I do, like after you have your bath and then, you check yourself out in the mirror. And there was a time I used to look at that mirror and I didn't used to be happy. And I'm so glad now because I look and I smile and I'm happy and I'm checking myself out from all angles. I want that for you guys, okay? For some of us that are struggling with certain health issues, blood pressure, blood sugar, your doctor is telling you to lose weight because of your knee pains, because of your blood pressure. This is something that you can achieve on the Snapback January program, okay? Snapback January is about ensuring that this time that you're going to do this, you're not going to go back to where you were, okay? And this time you are rejecting all the time-wasting, hunger-striking, money-wasting weight loss solutions that you have been doing. Things that have only disappointed you time and time again. We are saying no, it's time, we're done. Okay, we are done. And I want you guys to see SBJ in action, okay? This is Olamide and people, 6 weeks. This happened in 6 weeks. So she says, see me looking pregnant, right? She looks really pregnant. I can't believe the difference 6 weeks has made. And for the first time, I really feel like I can do this, like I can make this work long term. When she sent me her after picture, I screamed. Because when did you just start? Okay, this is what can happen for you. And I'm so excited for her because I tell people weight loss is not just about losing weight. It's about transforming your life because everything about her obviously changed. It's not just in her body. Okay, you guys met Subaru earlier and I just want to share a bit of her story. So like I said earlier, she lost 7 kg in 3 weeks, but this is what was very interesting about Subaru. So she says, I can't believe I actually traveled and still lost weight. So she travels a lot, okay? So she says that the normal me, I'll just put everything on pause till I get back home and then the fit farm can continue. I've never been this consistent with my diet or exercise before, because that was her problem. Because of work, she's always jumping up and down, going from place to place. And because of that, whenever she starts any new routine, once it's time for her to travel again like this, that's the end. She'll travel, she'll come back again, she'll start again, she'll travel. Basically, that was how she was going up and down the cycle. All right. And that is what I want to be able to help you guys achieve, to be able to stay consistent, whatever situation that you find yourself, because you keep finding yourself in different situations. All right. This is 7 weeks. Okay. Mama looking great. She says, these shorts, did I fit into them, man? No, everybody knew. Although it's God that said I should stumble on your page. I can't believe we did this despite all we were eating. Remember, like I said earlier, you don't have to give up the meals that you like. Like that mindset of eating only salad or drinking only smoothie, you guys need to get it off your mind, because it's not sustainable. And if you try to continue losing weight that way, you will always continue to fail, and you always continue to find yourself in square one. I don't want that. Okay, yet another amazing client, Nita. So she says, I just posted a picture of myself on WhatsApp story. I haven't done so in months now. When you're not very confident in how you look, and posting your pictures just doesn't seem like something you want to do. So she finally posted a picture very recently on her WhatsApp story, and she's like, she sent me a message, and she said, the compliments and comments that I've been getting made me want to cry. Okay, because she's looking amazing. All right. Obviously, everybody noticed. They're like, what happened? And 10 weeks. Okay. So she says, let's say this dress has been kept in the archives. I just managed to stumble on it. And I love this. She says, I dared to try it on. Right? When you're not sure. I couldn't even enter it before anymore. I just went to find this picture where I was still managing it. See me now. People are just asking me how. All right. So excited for what's happening for other people. Now, if you're wondering, it's Snapback January for you. It is for you if you've tried to lose this weight again and again and again and again, but somehow you just keep finding yourself back at square one. Okay. If you know currently that this, whatever it is that you're doing currently, it is not sustainable. You know that there is no way on earth that you'll be able to do whatever it is you're doing now for the rest of your life, then Snapback January is for you. If you're scared, you are tired of entering shop, you pick a size 16, and then madam, the shop attendant is saying, madam, it's as if you have to try size 18. Every time you go to shop every few months, you keep buying another dress size bigger. You're tired of having to do that. You want the numbers to start going down. If you love your Nigerian meals, I cannot imagine a life without rice or plantain. Are you kidding me? If you love your Nigerian meals and you don't want to have to give it up, then Snapback January is for you. If you struggle with exercising, just give me a hashtag guilty in the comment section. If you know that exercise is not your friend, let me know. Okay, because we designed SBJ to be effective even with little to no exercise. If exercise is something that you struggle to get your butt off the couch and do it, even though it's good for you, even though everything but it's just not happening, let me know, because SBJ was designed for you as well. And if you want something that's affordable long term, right? I know for some people, like, the money is not the problem, but at the same time, let's be realistic. If you don't have to be spending money on certain things, then why are you? Okay, I know people that are buying like very expensive foods that before they find it safe, you have to go and order from this other place and then get this one from this place. Why? None of the meals that you will be eating on SBJ, like between your regular markets that you used to go and buy your fish and your rice and things, between that place and your regular supermarket, every single thing that you need, you will buy. You will never need to go and order anything from any special place. Never. So if whatever it is you're eating in your house already, it's basically very, very similar. Okay. So are you guys ready to see what is inside SBJ? And like I said, I'm very excited because we've modified it and made it so much better, because literally all I do all day, every day is ask myself, how can I make this thing easier for people? How can I get my clients better results? How can I make their life easier? How can I make it better? So let me know, are you guys ready to see what is inside and exactly what we are offering you? Awesome, 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 awesome. Let me know. Are you guys ready? Give me a yes in the chat box. Whoop whoop. So first off, remember I've been saying since morning that weight loss starts in your mind. I take this thing so seriously because from working with clients over the past 3 years, I've just seen how people struggle and the way they think about weight loss. So the first thing that we're doing is you're going to get this workbook. It's a mind reset workbook. And inside of that workbook, you're going to, number one, we're going to be identifying, you know, your limiting beliefs about weight loss, number one. Number two, we're going to be setting goals the right way. Number three, we're going to be planning for all the possible setbacks that you could possibly have. Basically, we are setting you up for success. And it's not just a workbook. I'm going to be doing this exercise with you guys live. So it's going to be similar to this, like a webinar. You and other people in the group, we're going to do it together, okay? And we're going to move together in that sense. So the goal of this exercise, in other news, is that I'm going to ensure that you are not the weapon that is fashioned against yourself. To ensure that you are not the one that is doing yourself, that you are not losing weight. All right, that is the goal of that exercise. It's the very first thing that we usually do. All right, next up is your meal plan. And personally for me, convenience is so important to me because I don't like stress in my life. And so that's kind of, it translates to my plans and it translates to how I do things and how I help my clients because I also don't like stress. So I try not to stress my clients. So what we do is the plans are very flexible. What I mean is you can swap meals, you can repeat meals. Basically, we give you the plan, but you can make it work for you. So whether you need to swap something somewhere or you need to move it, we explain how to do that. So it is very flexible and very easy and you can make it work whatever the situation is for you, right? You will never feel deprived, all right? Because nothing is off limits. All right. You can finally have similar meals with your family. It's not the one where your family is eating, having some yam and egg on Sunday morning. You're in one corner trying to eat salad and baked beans. Okay. You have similar meals. I've included all the recipes. All right. So whatever it is, there's no room for error here. Whatever it is that you're going to make, we're being very, very specific with the quantity, how to cook it, whatever it is. And like I said earlier, this meal plan is designed to get you results with little or no exercise. All right. This is what your meals will look like inside SBJ. This is what our clients have. So it's still your regular everyday meals. But what I'm doing is I'm being very, very specific about the portions that I am giving you guys. Okay, and telling you to have. Now, even though SBJ can get you results with little exercise, I still encourage my clients to exercise all the time because it's not just about weight loss. It's about your fitness. It's about your mental health. Exercising is amazing. So we have this do anywhere exercise guides, right? And when I say do anywhere, literally you can do them anywhere. So we include the videos. Now, very recently, we added dance routines. We started that in our last Xmas challenge. So you'll be getting that as well. Turning your arms, your abs. We have sections for different things. And the amazing part is you never have to go to a gym. I personally don't use a gym. I haven't stepped in a gym since 2015. I have not. And I don't plan to because it's just not my thing. If you do enjoy the gym, I'm not saying gyms are bad though. If you do, if that's your jam, by all means, please go. But if it's just not really your thing, then that's also fine. All right. What else you are getting? You're going to be getting one of the most supportive and motivating communities. You need this group, especially if you have negative people around you. Like, those people that are like, what are you even doing, Seth? Which weight are you losing? All the one you've been losing all these days, you've still not finished losing it. You know those kind of things. You know them. Many of us have them around us. People that don't believe us, people that don't, they just keep bringing this negative energy. And with that, remember what I said about your mind, what you're feeding your mind. When you're surrounded with that kind of negativity, you need somewhere where you can get positive vibes. And that is what you get inside the group. Okay, some of us, it's not as if our people are negative, but they just don't understand you. They don't understand what you're talking about. They don't understand what you're going through, right? And inside this community, besides having access to me, I've been there. We all have other coaches. Our other coach, Tolu, she has successfully lost 30 kg and kept it off. So you're going to be talking to people that have been there. We know what you're saying. We understand. And not just us, but every other team member that is going to be joining us. You'll be surrounded by people that get you. So when you say something, it does not sound weird. You're rolling with people that understand what you are going through. Okay, you need to be in this group if you just need an extra push. Okay, that extra push, that constant reminder that you can do this, that you deserve this, that you are worth it. For those days when you just don't feel like yourself, okay, for someone to just pick you up, you need to be in here. Okay, you're going to get in daily motivation, and we do weekly reviews as well, because I mean, in the end, the very first thing we did was set goals, right? So we need to ensure that that goal that we set, we continue reviewing it, seeing where we are, and ensuring that we're working towards it, on a weekly basis. All right, so here's just some of the things that are happening inside the group. It's always super fun. Moving forward, we're actually moving it to Facebook, because there's so many other things I want to be able to do. Like I said, the coaching calls and all of that to be happening inside the private Facebook group. Now, this is something new that we're also introducing. This did not used to be part of it. We're going to be starting. So every month we'll do a group coaching call with me. And you see, the goal of this call is just to have honest conversations, is to ask simple questions like, how are you? Like, really, how are you? Okay? To share the challenges that you're going through. And obviously, from my experience, I'm going to be giving you guys like tips and ways to overcome them. But the beautiful thing, you have so many other people that can give you suggestions like, hey, I went through this as well. This is what I did. Another reason why I introduced this is sometimes we start to feel alone. Okay, even when you're inside a group, sometimes you can start feeling alone even inside the group. But with these sessions, my goal basically is, so when you hear other people's stories, when other people share their challenges, you can see that it's not only you, that this weight loss thing is not only hard for you, that your fats is not only, basically for you to understand that it's not only you that waka come. Other people are going through this thing too. Your own is not special. Your own is not different. And that alone can be very, very powerful in motivating you, because sometimes when you just feel like your own is different, your own is just so hard, it feels like, oh, everybody else is making progress, everybody else is doing this and is doing that, why is my own not like that? It can be very discouraging. But when you start hearing and seeing, see, it's not like that. The essence of that coaching call is for everybody to open up and for us to be bare and to be honest. Is when you speak up, then I can help you, right? Then others can help you. All right. So I really look forward to us doing that. That will be on a monthly basis inside the Facebook group. Okay. Of course, you're going to have access to me. And I mean, the bestest of coaches. I'm not the only coach at Optimum Fuji.
It's for recording.
But this is basically for when you have questions. You have people in there to help you out, troubleshooting, guidance, support, all of that goodness. Okay. And yes, we all like to win something. So to further boost us, to further ginger us, so usually we have monthly cash prizes. This is something we already do. We're going to continue doing. So every month we crown winners for their transformation, for their engagements, so cash prizes and other exciting prizes. But I plan on doing a little differently moving forward. We'll probably be introducing voting, which is why I want to move to Facebook, because there's so many things that we can do inside Facebook groups. So we can vote for people, we can have our coaching calls, so many things we can do in there. So I'm super, super, super excited about that. Okay. And I did not just stop there. Remember what I said when I said I don't like stress? Like, I honestly, my friends know me. I don't like stress, or do does not like stress. And that's why I've also included these bonuses, okay? So I've mentioned our quick meal options guide, and the goal of that is for the days where you're pressed for time, for the days where you can't just, things are just not going the way it's supposed to go, right? You can still eat a meal that is within your calorie deficit and you still be on your track to burning that fat, okay? You get that in month 1. In month 2, I'm going to also be including a 30-day fasting meal plan. So whether you're doing it for personal reasons, or there's Lent, or it's Ramadan, whatever fast it is that you're doing, you'll be getting the 30-day fasting meal guide. It's 30 days, 2 meals, or however way that you want to. So one for whatever way your plan is. Basically, I have ensured that it works for whatever scenario that it is. So once you get it, you'll understand how to use it. and our eat out guide. I absolutely love this. So basically what it is it is a list of restaurants, popular restaurants. So if for some reason you didn't take food to work, or I don't know, your food spoiled, you forgot your food, anything, Sha, we tell you what restaurants, popular restaurants that you can easily probably pass by, and we tell you exactly what to buy if you enter. Okay. And so you get one in month two, and then we introduce yet another list of another set of restaurants in month three as well. Okay. So you're getting all of these completely free. All right. Now I want to ask you a question, just random. All right. If all that Snapback January could help you do was number one, get back your confidence. Finally feel happier than you have in a long time, to feel attractive and sexy again, to be able to perform acrobatics in the other room again, okay, to improve your relationship, improve your sex life. Because that is one, people say that to me a lot, and I'm always so grateful that people feel that open to tell me about that. But you won't believe, but a lot of people tell me about their sex lives, about how much their sex lives have improved because they lost weight. Okay. um Being able to enjoy the foods that you like without, that fear that, this one I'm eating right now shall not blow up again. Okay. Or needing to every step in a gym. If you're not a gym person, you should not have to be there. Okay. It's not by force. All right. Or feel being free from all the pain and the health issues that your weight is causing. For some of us, it's blood pressure. For some of us, it's our knees that is aching. It's our waist that are hurting. All right. Saving a shitload of money from all the emotional and psychological stress from continuous disappointments. Many people that end up joining my program have done like a ton of things. And that's even the more reason why I'm inviting you to join SBJ, so that you can stop trying a ton of things. So you can finally try something, it will work, and you know that you're done. Okay. So here is Mrs. Elizabeth, 10 kg people, 4 weeks. So she started at 105. She's currently 95, 5 inches off her waist. All right. So it says, I'm still heading to 80 kg, but with all I now know, thanks to this program, I've never been more confident that I'll get there. I remember what I said earlier. What I want to do is give you guys the knowledge, give you guys that confidence to smash your goals, because you now know that you're doing it right, that this is how I should have been doing it. Okay. So this is everything that you're getting today. All right. You're getting the meal plan. You're going to have access to our Mind Reset workbook and the workshop. All right. Live with me. You're getting the workout guide that you can do anywhere. You're going to have access to our Facebook group. There's the monthly coaching calls, progress reviews, eligibility for our challenge to win prizes, and of course the bonuses, the quick meal options, the fasting meal plan, the eat out guide. Okay. It's so much value packed into this one program. All right. But guess what? Because I'm a Sheju, because I like to do too much, okay, I've added some fastest finger bonuses. All right. Now, what do I mean by fastest fingers? These particular bonuses are disappearing like this. Okay. So you need to move quickly. Number one is my 3-day colon cleanse plan. And let me just quickly show you exactly what can happen for you with the 3-day cleanse. Okay. So here, this person lost 2 inches off her waist. All right. Her tummy, just like that. Her belly 2 inches off. This person, she says, my waist was 39 when I started this program, and now I measured it after the 3-day cleanse. It's 37, 2 inches off, 3 days, just like that. Here's another person. After the 3-day cleanse, this one, she just blew our mind. Okay, she started at 115. After the cleanse, 109, 6 kg, boom. Okay. So that is how you could be starting with us in January. But this bonus disappears in 48 hours. That's bonus one. Bonus two. If you don't already know about my book, What Should I Be Eating? I've mentioned it a few times today, but you could be getting your own free copy today. This book has changed life. This is the one book that's going to help you actually understand things that we're talking about. Calorie deficit, counting calories, the plate method I mentioned, portion control. You would fully understand these things when you read my book. Okay. Personally, most of my clients that join my program, I always get them to still buy the book because you need it. Okay. But in the next 24 hours, I'm giving it completely free if you join SBJ right now. Okay. right now. So here is the offer. This full program for 3 months, like very, very easily is worth at least 350K with everything that we put into it. Now, our regular price, like if you go to our website, is 39,000. But just for today on this webinar in this class, it is 30,000 naira. We start January 11 next year. So if you want to grab it at this price, visit optimumfoodie.com/SBJ right now. Click the link, pay. Once you've paid, you can come back inside and let me know. And now, guys, you can, if you have any questions about the program, please feel free to ask. I'm still going to scroll up later on to go through any other questions that you guys have. But if you currently have questions before you pay, feel free to ask right now. And you people need to understand, though, you see I put alarm here. So next year we are increasing our prices. Yes, guys, we have been at the same price for over 2 years now. And this program is worth significantly more because it is changing lives. People are not just getting results, people are able to finally completely transform their lives. And if you think about it, 30,000 is nothing. It's absolutely nothing compared to that. So the price is going up to 50,000 January 1st. Immediately it is January 1st. This is our new price. So do you know what that means? That means that this 30K is the lowest you will ever buy this kind of program from us moving forward. And I mean like the lowest ever, 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 ever. That's it. There is, even if we do any kind of discount in the future, there is no way that I am going to bring it down to this price. This is the last time you will ever get this much value for this price. So I'm literally, oh my God. Okay, we have our first member. Whoop, whoop. I'm trying to read. Oh, I'm trying to read. Father Ray, if you guys make payment, please come back in and say hi. Father Ray, I don't know if you're still here, but please say hi in the chat box if you came back, if you're here. Okay. I mean, guys, in the end, there's always two options, right? You can decide to continue doing this on your own, figure it out by yourself, continue doing the research yourself, continue making mistakes, continue wasting money. Oh, because I've been there. Haha. The wasting money part. Oh, yes, I have been there. Very, very well. Wasting money on very silly stuff. Okay. The money that I spent on trying to figure things out myself, compared to when I personally paid someone. Like at the beginning, when I started my journey, I eventually paid somebody. I eventually paid a nutrition coach who helped me out. And that's how I personally like started getting fascinated with nutrition in the first place. That is how my journey really started, because nutrition just blew my mind. It was like, oh my God, what is this thing? Okay, that just got me results so quickly. Okay, that's how I started. And that's like the best money that I ever spent. Okay. So you have two choices. You can either continue making mistakes and try to figure it out like me, like I did. I did that for over a year and a half, completely wasted my time. And then I still eventually paid somebody, and I was so happy and glad that I did. Or you can pony up this very small investment. And I say it's a small investment because, I mean, guys, really, compared to the value that you're getting, the price that you're paying is almost non-existent. Okay. And this is your opportunity, like I said, to get it right this time. Tile, did I get that right? Tile Yami. Please, guys, if you go leave right now, optimumfood.com/SBJ, and you pay online, please come back in and just say hi and just say you're in. Okay. And remember, if you pay right now, you're getting these two things. So what I'm going to quickly do is that I'm going to go to the chats right now. Exactly. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. www.optimumfoodie.com/SBJ. What just happened? optimumfoodie.com/SBJ. Okay. Okay, no, sorry. I think I sent a direct message instead of generally to the chat. All right, guys, I have put the link in the chat box. So if you want to pop in there, okay. Now I want you guys to just imagine, all right, for a second, that you were able to finally fulfill your promise to lose this weight. So many of us have started January saying, this year is the year that this weight will disappear, right? This year is the year that I will do this. This year is the year that I'll finally get myself back. I'll finally feel like myself again. I'll finally get my confidence back. But every year you keep disappointing yourself. You end up falling short of that goal. Imagine if this 2021 could finally be it. Okay, if you could finally prove the doubters, the people that keep, making those nasty comments about you trying to make yourself better, about you trying to actually get yourself healthier, people can be very annoying. To prove them wrong, in 2021, we're coming out banging, we're coming out shining. Okay, if you could stop feeling so conscious and insecure about your body, like, this is something I personally really, really relate to. Okay, being too scared to take pictures, taking pictures at funny angles. There was a time I used to be the kind of person I used to love two-piece swimsuits. I love swimming, but after a while I started buying the full one because my tummy my tummy, well, you know and then by the time I want to run into the pool, I'll suck the belly in. Then by the time I run and enter the water, I'll finally relax. All right, that used to be me and I hated it. Okay, and knowing exactly how to maintain your results. Like, there's nothing more powerful about being in control of your life. Knowing that, one, I can lose this weight. Two, I know exactly how to maintain it. Okay, and I want you guys to stop imagining. Let's make it happen. Okay, let's make it happen. Visit www.autumnfree.com/sbj right now. Pay online. If you don't want to pay online, scroll through the page. The account details are also there. Okay, and put that in there. Let's make it happen. How 2021 is going to go is totally up to you, but you have to decide. You have to take action. You have to do something. These prices disappear. Okay, so some of you are probably like, oh, do I really want to join? But man, 30K, I can't drop 30K right now. Okay, you can pay monthly, but you save more when you pay at once for the full 3 months. Okay, you can pay 12,000 per month. All right, if you pay this amount, you still get the bonuses if you pay right now. All right, we're including my book. We're including the 3-day colon cleanser. It's going to help you jumpstart. Okay, I showed you guys those amazing results. We have tons and tons of them. OptimumFoodie.com/SBJ. Please, if you guys join, come back in and just put it in the chat box and say I am in once you have made payments. Okay. Oh, we have our first transfer. Who? Sorry, I'm trying to read the name from the ad. Okay, no, that's your son name. Priscilla, welcome. You're probably not here yet, but please, guys, if you pay, come in. Now, some of you are probably thinking, okay, I've heard, I will pay later. Oh no, please, we're moving into another year. This is not the year for delay and procrastination. Absolutely not. Now, you know how people say, put your money where your mouth is. Today, I'm saying put your money where your heart is. Because your heart is in you finally feeling confident again. Your heart is in you looking in that mirror and loving your body. Your heart is in you getting that confidence again. Your heart is in you completely transforming your life. Because when it comes to weight, it doesn't just affect your body, it affects every part of you. It affects how you walk, it affects how you feel, it affects who you talk to, it affects what you wear, it affects even the places you decide to go, the places you choose not to go. Every single aspect, your sex life, your relationships, every aspect. So this is not the year What about if you already have the book and the colon cleanse before now? If you already have that, it is a fast action bonus. It is simply an addition. Okay, so if you already have it, that's fine, but you would still be getting the discount if you pay now. You're in. Woo! Yes, guys, please, if you pay online, please come back in and let me know. Awesome. Welcome to the Snapback January gang. I'm so excited for you. Okay. So how do you want your 2021 to look, people? Don't procrastinate. Don't say I'll do it tomorrow. Now we have 3 pricings, right? Between now and Sunday, you are paying that 30,000 for 3 months. After Sunday, it becomes our regular price, which is 39,000. So you're saving 9,000 naira right now. But if you then wait again till next year, it is jumping to 50K. Bam. And even at that 50K, it is still over worth it. I cannot even shout. I'm sorry. It is still over worth it. Okay. Now, I know some of us probably, maybe you don't like paying online. You can still do a transfer. Let me see. Yes, we have. I'm seeing you transfer, people. Please come back in, guys, after paying, and just say hi and still let me know that you're in. Let me see. Trying to find your name. Anna Akinle. Okay, yes. Bola Tito. Bola Tito, you are welcome. Thank you so much for joining SBJ. I am so excited. Okay, and you guys, when you drop this money, please remember that you're not spending money. Many of us have that trap where we think, oh, I'm about to spend 30,000. No, you are investing in your future. You are investing in your 2021. You are investing in the person that you would become after we are done with SPJ. You are investing in the amazingness of you, the transformation that will occur in your life, in your family, in the different areas of your life. Okay, it's not just about looking good. Even though looking good is amazing, we all want to look good, but it's so more than that. And from the message, I've been doing this for over 3 years, and whenever people message me in all the different ways that their lives have improved just because they lost the weight, is amazing. That's when you realize how powerful this can be. Okay, this is an investment in yourself. Don't think about it like this. You're not buying jeans. Okay, you're not buying a shoe. This is your life. This is literally your life. This is not this thing. It's not clothes you're buying. All right. So you need to be careful about the mindset that you are having. All right. So as promised, okay, I said I was going to share with you guys a free 2-day meal plan. So this is the link to get it. Let me see if I can type that. Ooh, sorry. Let me see if I can type that in the box right now. Sorry, 1 second. Chat 1. Yay, Zainab is in. Woo! Guys, please come on in. Toasting. I'm still waiting on you. Toasting. You asked if we already have the book and colon cleanse. For now, I don't have any provisions because, like I said, it's just an add-on. But if you still want to get the discount, pay now. Sunday is going to come like this. It will come in a flash, and that will be it. The discount will be gone. And then after that, when it becomes 39,000, if you wait longer, you guys are paying 50K in January. And I know some of you, that's still how much you people will pay because this procrastination spirit has decided not to leave you, but it must leave you. Okay, guys, I'm typing in the, all right, I've done that now. I've typed in the link for the 2-day free meal plan. Okay, so you can grab that. You can copy that link. It will open a Google Drive document and you can then click download. Ensure you download. Don't just open it. If you just open it, it just opens. It's actually not on your phone. So you have to click options and click download for it to come on your phone. Okay. And don't forget to visit here. All right, www.optionfree.com/SBJ to grab. All right, grab the amazing offer and grab the discounts. Okay, grab the discount, grab the bonuses. This is going to be life-changing, and 2020 has been the way that it is. But man, I can't wait for it to finish, because me, I cannot I cannot wait for 2021 and all the possibilities that await. I am so excited. All right,